How are we all doing today? Hope we are good. How is our day going? It's afternoon already, so by now I know that some of you are still in your workplaces, some are still at their shops. Those that are doing businesses are still there. I hope and pray that today will be a very good day for everyone. May it be a great day for everybody. So you're welcome to my life. You're all welcome to my life. Today is going to be very interesting. It will be very interesting. Okay, as I patiently wait for my friends to join us, I think I should just go ahead and talk about what we have today. I'm so happy. I don't know. Anytime I come on live, there's this joy I have. There's this joy I have. Yes. We are talking about Nigeria today. Today is about Nigeria economy. Interesting. We are talking about Nigeria, my country. Yes. I want to just bring out some little things to talk about the country and use it to teach us today, including me. I'm also learning because I'm not perfect. I don't know it all. So I'm also learning too. So I want us to talk about my country, Nigeria, a very wonderful country. Do we have anyone on the live feed today? Please, if you are watching me, indicate, please. Say hello, say hello, say hello, say hello, say hi. I love meeting you all. It makes the class fun because anytime I'm on live, it's as if I have a class. I'm in the classroom teaching my learners. So each time I'm live on YouTube, I believe I am teaching people. We're having that interactiveness or interactive class where we ask questions and then people respond. So if you know you just joined me now, say hello, say hello. Today is going to be great. We are talking about Nigeria today. What has been happening, what is going on, how can it affect our daily lives? That's what we're talking about today. So I want to use it to teach. I want to use my country, Nigeria, to teach, for us to learn, and then for us to know more, and know how to go about our daily activities, no matter how the country is, or no matter how the situation is. So, are you excited on this one? Are you excited on this one? Most of my friends told me that. In fact, they are my friends. Yes. Mommy Linda, Teacher Linda, each time you teach, please try as much as possible to mix it with the Igbo dialect. They say they want they want me to speak Igbo. And whenever I come on live, I don't just have Nigerians here, Ghanaians are also here, Indian citizens are also here, Turkish, Pakistan, at least these 3 countries I'm aware, Kenya, yes. I'm aware. I have people that have subscribed to my channel from there, and then people that seen my live and joined the live video. So I don't know how to mix it up with the Igbo language, but all the same, I'm going to try and mix it up. I chori man katamaka obodo anyị wo Nigeria. O ife m ji maka ya bịa ebe a tata. I'm trying to mix it up because I'll have friends that will join us later on. But if I see my friends on the comment section, I will quickly divert to English because that's the only thing they can hear. But for now, comes to Agoda to see Igbo. As I'm come maka konteranya. I na no gasi ife niile na-eme n'obodo anyị bụ Nigeria. Eziokwu, ọ bụrụ ife na-ata amụ, ọ ga-atọkwa m ọchị maka na country anyị bụ Nigeria bụ country eji ama atụ. White people would call it the giant of Africa. Obodo kacha Africa niile enwe n'ụwa. Rich in resources, minerals, natural resources, a very vibrant country. Mana onye ọbụla nọ n'akwa, onye ọbụla na-ebe sọsọ akwa. A na-ebe, na-eti, gịnị bụ ihe a, gịnị na-emezi? Obodo wee sigide ike, wee kpọgide nkụ, wee kpọọ nkụ ka ayọ ọnụ. Ndị ukwu na-ebe, ndị nta na-ebe, onye ọbụla na-ebe sọsọ akwa. Kedu ihe kpatara ya na ihe niile jizikwa wee sie ike? Rice a na-ama ego one dị etu a na-amazi ya one dị etu a. Ifu gị ya na ndị Pakistan ma abịabago na onye nke a sị na afọ ya bụ Nelson Novarianda. Do you support Pakistan or Israel? That's the question you're asking. Hello, Nelson Novarianda. How are you? How are you? How are you doing? Can you hear me? Nelson, please, can you hear me? Indicate if you can hear me, please. Indicate if you can hear me, please. Nelson, you are from where? I can see your color. You are not black. You are white. Nelson, you are from where? Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Nelson, do subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're asking if I support Palestine. Is that Palestine or Philippines? I guess you are asking about Philippines or Israel. I support all the country. They are all one. Yes, they are all one. So I support everyone, okay? If that is what you're asking. Yeah, I support everybody. We are all one. Nelson, you're from where? I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you for loving my video. Please, if you are just joining me, if you are just joining my live video, my live feed, give me a thumbs up using touching the middle of your screen. Give me a thumbs up. Like my video, love my video, please. Thank you so much. I was talking about my country, Nigeria, and what has been going on over there. All right, I think I can continue now. Nelson, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? All right. Moving on. Ife dị na-ewere sie ike. Ife a na-ele ego ne dị etu anụwa, na-elezi ya obele ego. Things they have been selling in huge prices as little or small prices has been increased 10 times more than what we have now. And people are not happy about it. The rich is crying. The poor is crying, middle class, they're all crying, everyone is crying. Things are quite high. And then the question is, do we allow it to affect our everyday life? Should it affect us? No, it shouldn't. I will tell you why and how it cannot affect your private life. I want to begin with a story. I came to Nigeria. I traveled to Nigeria in April, precisely 3 months back. So as I was buying something in the markets, this happened in Enugu State. So I went to Enugu State and then I went to buy little things. I went for shopping, buying food items and the rest of it. So I went to buy things in the markets. I saw a pregnant lady buying things in the markets. Please, can you give me a minute? I'll join you back right now. Okay, I'm so sorry. I went to drink water. It was very thirsty. All right. So, should we allow it to disturb our everyday life? That is what I'm asking. So as I was saying, I went to the market to buy some things in the market. And then I saw this lady heavily pregnant. I felt for her. But come on, it's a good thing. Children are blessings from God. So she was pregnant. So what happened? The lady she was buying something from now told her, "Ha, madam, you are pregnant. And this, I don't want to mention name, but she said, in this our president regime, you are pregnant." So that was the question she asked the heavily pregnant woman, and then the heavily pregnant woman didn't know what to respond. So she felt so bad. She felt so sad. She started seeing herself as if she has done a bad thing, becoming pregnant, which is quite normal for every married couple. Based on that, I wanted to teach something with that today. Now, so because she's pregnant, and because the country is not moving smoothly or the way we want it to move, she shouldn't become pregnant. Really? No. There is a saying that says that when you go to Rome, you behave like Romans. Now, she is in Nigeria where things are quite difficult. She has to adjust. There are ways to do these things. As a pregnant woman, you find yourself, you're pregnant, and probably things are very, very costly. Let's take Pampers, for instance. Pampers that was sold 1,000 something or 1,000 naira, 800 naira in those days is being sold for 7,000, 6,000, 8,000. What happens to napkin? What happens to napkin? If you know you cannot afford Pampers, why not go for napkin? During our time, that's what we wore, napkins. And it was very normal and healthy. They were nothing like rash. I don't want to put my babies to wear Pampers. How will I wash their feces? How will I wash their feces? You just dip it in the water and then you rinse it out and you wash them. Yes. That's your child, for God's sake. So if you know that it is so expensive, you go for the affordable ones. There are ones you can afford. The napkins are there. You cannot say that because of the president's regime, you will not get pregnant or things will not work out well for you. No. What about the... I heard that currently the Cyrillac has gone up to 4,000 naira, 5,000 naira. What happens to PAP? What happens to PAP? And even we have more, there are more options for us. Let's talk about breastfeeding, for instance. Exclusive, which is the best. You give birth and then you breastfeed your child for 6 months. Hi, someone has just joined me. Hello, Nkem, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. The topic is quite interesting. So because of you just joined me, I want to quickly go back to what I just said. I met a lady in Nigeria when I traveled in April, and this lady was heavily pregnant. And the woman she was buying something from said, Madam, you are pregnant in this president's time, in this regime time, in this presidency regime time, you are pregnant. So the lady was embarrassed, very, very embarrassed. So my question is, because of the country is very bad, someone cannot be pregnant anymore. I'm also doing great, Nkem. I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for joining my live. All right. So as I was saying, so because someone is pregnant and because the country is not moving well, the person shouldn't be pregnant. So I made references to things that you can use so that you will not feel the heat. You shouldn't give yourself stress. You shouldn't give yourself headache because things are quite expensive in Nigeria. If you know you cannot afford Pampers, because according to them now, that Pampers is 8,000 naira, 7,000, 10,000 naira. If you cannot afford it, why not use napkin? Napkins are there. Use them. Wash the feces out, and then you use it on your babies. If you cannot afford Pampers. I made mention of exclusive breastfeeding. As soon as you give birth, doctors and nurses advise that you breastfeed your child for at least 6 months at a stretch before you introduce the baby food to them. So once it is 6 months and still you don't have money to provide for the expensive meat and food like Cerelac, there are baby food that are very, very good. They are very, very good. Most of them are quite high. But people can still afford it. If you can afford it, why not go for it? Cerelac is a very good food. It's a very good meal. Young Vita, all of them, they're nice. They're very good. They nourishes our children's bodies. So many. But if you cannot afford them, you can go for PAP. PAP is there. PAP is also good. You breastfeed you introduce PAP to your child. Very nutritious. Mix it up with granules, crayfish, soya bean. You blend it and you mix it up in the PAP and give your baby. It is very, very healthy, just like Cerelac. They're all very healthy for your children. We will not say because the country is hard, you will not have a baby. There are blessings from God. Now let's talk about aside from food, marriages. A friend of mine was telling me the other day that she wants to get married, though. She and the hubby wants to get married, but they don't have the money to afford a luxurious wedding. Who is still talking of a luxurious wedding in this present time? Who is still talking about a luxurious wedding in this economy? You mustn't make things look so stressful to you, my friends. This advice is for everyone. Don't give yourself BP because of things that are ahead of you, things you know you are yet to do. There is how you do these things these days. Do a parlor wedding. Maybe so ya odi ko na efe nante. E wele ife a na-akpọ wedding ime ụlọ. Ka anyị mekene wedding ime ụlọ. Owu ihe ọ ga-ewepụ anyị na-arụ. Igote obele rice, isite onye bịa wedding ọchọ ili oli ma ọ chọrọ ili ọṅụọrọ gị mmiri ọnaba onye ahụ abịago wedding gị ma wedding gị awụ oke wedding ma ọ wụrụ oke wedding ụwa ka ga-ekwu okwu. ị mere the biggest wedding taa na echi bute the highest chicken na the highest ihe niile a na-eli eli, ụmụ ụwa ka ga-ekwu okwu. ị ga-afụkwa onye sị gị na enweghị ife oli, ị ga-afụ onye sị gị na wedding na-adịrọkwa mma na serve yourself ha nke a fa na-eme nnọọ serve yourself. You know, people talk. Ifụkwa wedding just moderate wedding. They serve according to people that came for the wedding. There are these are for the husband's family members. This one is for bankers. Maybe the guy is working in a bank. You know, all those things. And still, people will still tell you, I didn't even eat enough. Look at the small quantities of food they gave us. Let me run to the family members' side, maybe their own side. They are sharing a lot of things. Let me go. These things cannot take us anywhere. When you do it according to your size or how you can afford, you will not have problem. Maybe June wedding. Oh, Beleni goes you sit to Beleni ahụ. Pick here people ga abịa abịa elieni ikpọrọmụ nye je kwuru je ụnụ ụka fada goziere ụnụ ring. Ọ na-agbaru ring. Ụnụ gbaru ring ọ na-anata ewe family and friends bịachatara ụnụ ife. Ọ na-enyefe otu ụnụ si kwadote. Onye ọbụla mana obodo adịrọ mma. Obodo adịrọ mma. Please, can you hit the middle of your screen and just hit it like this, thumbs up, and join my live and give me a thumbs up. Like my video, like my live like this. Just hit it, it will reflect here. Onye ọbụla ma n'obodo adịrọ mma. Ị ga-afụkwa ndị ga-eje wedding na otu obodo si gba akpọ kịta na-asị gị, I went for this wedding, no, I didn't eat, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Ọdịrọkwanụ mma na ụmụnne m. It's not good. We should bend according to how we see ourselves. The country is the way it is. Why not position your income? And there is something we call scale of preference. The important ones, you jot them before you move to the less important ones. Make sure you can provide what you are earning. So that is it for the marriage. That is it for child bearing. What about in our workplaces? In our workplaces, we want our bank managers, we want them to increase our salary for us. But things are not moving on the way it should move. I personally we should exercise patience. We should exercise patience and understand each other that things are no longer moving on the way it is moving on. And we have patience that one day the increments will come. It will never be permanent. It will never be permanent. If you are waiting for maybe tomorrow they will fix the country, gold will start falling, this will happen, my sister, my brother. You better reposition your mindset, and then realize that presently things may change. In quotes, things may change, but in a gradual process. Now, for how long? We don't know. What do? We curtail our expenses. There are people that when they when they want to eat, if they don't give them 4 pieces of meat in the soup, they will not eat. Maybe in families, mommy makes food and then she shares the food. You see uncles, aunties talking, there is no meat in this soup. At first, she used to give me 3 pieces of meat. There is none. You have to adjust because things are no longer the way it is. Things are no longer the way it is. The country is now the way it is. So you should work on how you should be able to face every challenge that comes up with it and cut your coat according to your sizes. In a restaurant, if you don't have enough money, learn without no way forget what point out. Why like that. But the things which are changing. So even that things later changed, it can still happen now. It can still happen now. So, hello, hi, you're welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, okay? Fernando, please subscribe, please. All right. So that's my humble advice, or my humble teaching on how we can manage the economy, and hope and pray things get better. I want to discuss something else, shifting from that one. Let's talk about, there are things you shouldn't mock people with. There are things you shouldn't mock people with. You see, marriage, childlessness, situations, sickness. These are the things you shouldn't mock people with, because table can turn around. And meme naga sometimes. Now for come the mother, I wake a phone ya bajiroko, G-clushes and I gigi. A full grown-up adults, matured human beings. Matured human beings. And actually, that person actually. Eje mafia mbosia. Where free hand na ikwe ba kita. Woka noa okuya figure la figure. Okuya hera ahe. Okuya gbajira agbaji. Okuya diro de mma. He has a bad leg. Probably he had an accident, or there was an issue, bone issues. So he was on crutches. See, some certain people, they saw the man, the way the man was walking, they started laughing. I was shocked. Really? In this modern time, era, things you shouldn't mock people with. I will teach with this one today. They were laughing at this man. We shouldn't laugh at such people. There are things you shouldn't mock people with, because table can turn around one day. Poverty, for instance. If onye na-ewere ego tata, onye na-ewe ka ọra ya, onye na-ejire ihe ọwụna, na-afụta ya na onye ahụ ama mgbawu mbọ. The person cannot afford or cannot strive harder. Maybe the person is just a lazy person, but that person must have been trying, must have been striving to make ends meet. And then we keep seeing them as people that cannot afford one full meal. Two, you start laughing at their situations. Table can still turn around, or turn around. Turn around. Any situation you see someone today, you may not, it may turn around and come to you. So you shouldn't laugh at people's situations. It is not good. It is not right. Come on, I'm talking to everyone today, including myself. That's why I said today's class is about teaching, and I will also learn from it. You see people begging on the roadside. You know you have that money. You know you can give. And you cannot just give that person little token. And we want to get blessings. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You should be able to help one another and not to laugh at their situations. What about childlessness? People that are struggling to give birth. They don't have. If you hear no na way, you're a guy. All on the gonna say chase. I am a I'm a living testimony on this particular one. Yes. Children differs and they blend at their own time. Mwa na marry for yesterday. They mecha woro nya awo chassis. They mecha woro nya awo ze ultimate. No. Uruze nya awo ze egwu eji. Remember, the rejected stone becomes a cornerstone. A J school, you know, a full group of kids, smartness, they are there on point, check. Intelligence, check, they're on point. Well behaved, disciplined, check, they're on point. Then you look at some group of students. Hey, class. And maybe your child happens to be among that group of children, and your friends' children happens to be among the smart ones, the brainies, intelligent ones. Society. This is what I'm into. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So we shouldn't laugh at people in their situations, because those smart ones we can gaba JHS, Baba SHS. And I wonder, na primary way ha. What na maroz anything na primary. Uzenya was more devoted to the academics and everything. So this life goes round. My people, I said it goes round. If we're not mobile, we're not actually watching a mobile, you keep laughing at the person hasn't given birth. Please, can you tell them to shift to the other side of the veranda? Okay. So, today's lesson is about life. It's about life. Oh. Ask your questions now. If I move to another thing, ask your questions now. Ask your questions. Any question for me? In Nigeria, we say question. In Ghana, we say question. Question. Kedun kai get well. Kedun kai get was in there. No. I got a question. I got a question. I got see na French. I will even ask my French teachers. Hey, Samuel, I'm supposed to know how to speak French language, but I'm a lazy teacher. Sometimes, whenever the French madam comes to the class, I just go out. I go and read in the library. I'm supposed to stay there and then teach and learn these little ones to be able to use it one day or the other. Please, can you close the door? To be able to use it one way or the other. But see me, I cannot even say question in French. Please, what is question in French? Question. Ask question in French. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Ask your questions. Any question for me? Just one question here. Someone is asking me, do you support Israel or Pakistan? I'm not from Israel. I'm not from Pakistan. I support everybody. Now, sir. I support everybody. All right. So today is about life situations when things go wrong. How do we buckle up? How do we stand up? How do we face them? Do I allow it to wear us down, or we move ahead and keep focusing and striking to get the best? We just have to readjust. We have to readjust that the country is not working well. If we are rough enough for everybody. No, readjust and calm down. Let us be calming down. It will get better. It will get better. Let us be calming down. It will get better. Just Plan yourself, and you're good to go. Plan yourself and you're good to go. Hello, I'm enjoying today's class. Okay, if there are no questions for now, maybe the questions will come later on. I think I should be ending my life here. I have to end it here today. Yes, I just have to end it here today. There are no questions today, so I have to end it. Okay. So my hair is from Chomi and Nano's hair. They gave me this one. They said, Teacher Linda, we like what you are doing. We don't know how to appreciate you. So we just have to give you this. Please patronize them. They're in Lagos. They deliver everywhere. They are in Lagos. They deliver everywhere. All right. Take care of yourselves, my pals, and do join me in my next lesson. Bye.